Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session we are going to look into curried function. But prior to understanding curried function, let's understand that what is currying technique is. So let's jump into the discussion. So basically currying is a technique which allows new function to be created from the existing function by binding one or more parameter to a specific value. So what does it mean? So let's jump into the spider editor and understand with an example. So basically suppose that if you have a function called multiply, we will define a function multiply a comma b and it will multiply the first parameter with second parameter. So now we will write it like this, a into b. Now what we want to do, suppose that if we want to use it, so how do we use it? So multi equal to, and we will use multiply 2 comma 5. So this will return the multi value. Now if we want to make it as a curried function, so what we have to do, we will create another function which will take the parameter function as a parameter and then we will apply the number. So let's understand it with this one. Suppose that it is taking a parameter function as a parameter which we will pass. Now here it will return a lambda function. There is an anonymous function it has created and it has a parameter, and where what it is doing, it is taking the parameter over here and providing the reference of this function whichever we are passing over here. Now see here how we are going to make another function with the help of these two functions. So let's look into that. So basically this technique is called currying technique. Now look into that. Suppose that if we want to generate a double function which will double the number, so how we will create with an existing function? So look into that. So here we are using mult by a function and then we are passing the multiply function, multiply, which we have created here, and then we are passing that whatever the number which we are passing over here, that will double it. So this is what it is doing over here. Now we have created a function which will double the number, whichever the number we will pass it. So let's use it first. Now you will run all this. Now let's use the double function. So here we will use print double 5, print. So you see here it has double the. Now we want to you pass another number. Suppose that if we want to pass that 10, then what is the number it will return? 20. So it doubles the number. Why? Because we have curried it with the help of these two functions. Now suppose that if we want to create another function called triple, so how do we can do that with the currying technique? So it is pretty simple. Now we will create a triple function and take the reference of these function mult by, and now here we will keep multiply, the same function which we have created, and here we are passing the value 3. Now run it. So we have created another function which will triple the value, whatever the value we will pass. So for example, if we will do that triple and then we are passing a value 5, so it will triple that value. See here. So see, it is quite easy. With the help of currying technique, you can generate as number of as function with the existing function. We will reiterate it. What is currying technique? Currying is a technique which allow new functions to be created from the existing function. So here it is suiting that definition. Currying is a technique where we will create a new function. See here we have created a new function double on existing function like multiply and the multiply by. So we have created a new function on top of existing function. See here we have created another function triple as well on top of other function, that is existing function, that is multiply and multiply by. So this is what the currying technique is. It is important and it comes very handy when we want to reuse the function with changing some of the basic functionality of that particular function. For example, we use the multiply function to make a function for double. The same function we will use and created a function for triple, where we are changing this parameter but we are using the existing function. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. This session is very small session, but it is very important. I wanted to make you understand all these things. So see you in the next session. Bye bye.